much like Clark was last year. And I don't think that takes anything away from Borchetta, but Trent had momentum. And I've been talking about that for the last 5 or 6 weeks. It's like, you gotta watch this guy. He's a dark horse, and each week he's getting better. You know, if you think about how he was early in the season, you know, he would jump from kind of his regular voice to the falsetto. It was kind of freaky. It's like, all right, let's teach you how to sing up to that. And now he's learned how to use every part of his voice. And now when he hits that falsetto, it's a weapon. And I think last night, you know, Chandelier won it for him. You know, he just had that drop the mic moment.
There's a lot of surprise though, and I would say some anger on Twitter. Do you understand that?
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign both of them. It's the last season. It's the farewell season. Let's just do something that we want to do. I love both of them. We're gonna sign both of them. So Trent will be on Big Machine Records, and Borchetta, for the first time ever, we have a... The plan for Trent is, we started to hint at that a few weeks back with Simple Man, the Leonard Skinner song, and then coming back with a really kind of soul country version of Sharp Dressed Man, and then doing the Chris Stapleton song Tennessee Whiskey and the Justin Timberlake song Drink You Away. We've been trying to warm you up for that, and that's the record we're going to make. We're going to make a, for lack of a better term, a Justin Timberlake country record. Justin ain't going to make it, so we are. Yeah.
Was there any special meeting to the For Now after Goodnight America?
You know, nothing that I know officially, and I think you have to be really careful right now. We went out on top. If you're going to take this brand back out of the closet, you better be damn good. You better have something that we haven't seen before, because otherwise you're going to have failure. You know, you don't want your heroes to retire and come back and suck, okay? So if they come back, they better kick ass.
And I interrupted, but any thoughts on Borchetta's record?
I think Borchetta's record writes itself, you know? I mean, it's Queen Borchetta as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna make just a killer diva, you know, soul R&B pop record. Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. Because I didn't get to be in the studio with her as much as I wanted to. There's another gear, we talked about that last night. There's another gear that she has that we haven't recorded yet. Watch out.
If American Idol were to come back, would you want a part of it? To be a part of it?
It depends, you know. I wasn't sure I wanted to come back for this season. And the reason was, I wanted to make sure it wasn't about nostalgia. And they stayed on plan. We didn't hit nostalgia really until tonight. And that's when it had to be. And they kept their promise. So as long as they are focused on more great American Idols, it's a conversation to be had. But again, we're a long way away from anything like that. That doesn't mean we wouldn't entertain doing other shows in this space, because I've learned so much these last 2 years on how we can make this work. And I think as Big Machine Records and label group and entertainment company, we've learned a lot on how we can continue to build our own company.
Last question.
Do you see yourself offering a record deal to anybody else from this year's
iTunes right now. Now, I haven't looked since the show's over, but Mackenzie was the best-selling song in the last 2 days. So, you know, our job is to put out records.
What are artists going to do now? You know, now that American Idol is over, what do you recommend?
What are artists going to do now that American Idol's over? Well, you know, obviously it's part of the American dream, right? And I've had a lot of people, a lot of artists ask, how can I get to you now? I don't have a good answer for you. You can go on The Voice, you know. But we've had a heck of a lot more success than they have. And, you know, the most successful artists off The Voice are on Big Machine. You know, Cassidy Pope is with us, and we've got a killer Danielle Bradbury record coming. And if Adam wants to go, you know, round for round and take me on, then put a label together. Let's go. But, you know, I think you have to do what you've always done, and that's play and sing and understand that no means yes, and don't ever give up. You know, you can't go into this going, okay, well, gee, American Idol's over, now what am I going to do? Well, you're going to get up tomorrow and play and sing and post your music up and build an audience. you know, a lot of artists broke way before American Idol ever started. So
Thank you,
we'll figure it
everyone.
out.